Hello! Welcome to episode 3 of Jp-Zilla's sequel trilogy. In this video, I will cover my version of Star Wars Episode 9. Remember, if you like this video, then like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy my finale of the Star Wars saga. Also, if you are interested in weather news, please check out the Hurricane 7 YouTube channel. Hurricane 7 releases a bunch of YouTube videos featuring the most recent weather news. I will put a link to this channel in the description below. This is the opening crawl for Episode 9. It is a dark time in the galaxy. The war of the Mandalorians and the Jedi soon spreads to all corners of the galaxy. Saatar Shan and Mandalore the Dark fight for the fate of the galaxy. The battle now encroaches on Coruscant, the capital of the New Republic. A Mandalorian fleet quickly approaches the vast metropolis planet. Deep in the outer regions of space, Luke Skywalker investigates a threat that could swallow the galaxy, and engulf it in a war the likes of which the galaxy has never seen. It is 5 years after Episode 8. Jasper Fett has become a general in the True Mandalorians and the New Republic forces, along with Theris Fassau and Zarek Wren. Jasper Fett and Saatar have become close friends, and Saatar often trusts Jasper to execute his coordinated battle plans to the exact detail when the need arises. During the 5 years since Episode 8, Saatar has been further trained in the Jedi arts from Revan, and is now much more skilled than he previously was when he encountered Mandalore the Dark. Saatar also trains with Jasper Fett in the Mandalorian art of fighting and the use of Mandalorian weapons. Since Saatar's standard blue lightsaber was damaged in his fight with Mandalore the Dark, Saatar has created new curved-hilt, dual-blade yellow sabers. He examined Mandalore the Dark's fighting style from his last match. Mandalore tends to get close to his opponent and use long swings, ending in hard-hitting blows. The curved hilt design helps keep Mandalore the Dark at a distance. Mandalore likes to employ offense as his defense, forcing the enemy to focus his blade on defense and on offense. The dual wield allows Saatar to do both by using one blade for defense and the other for offense. The yellow color signifies his position as a Jedi Sentinel. The movie begins with Luke Skywalker on Tatooine. He enters the old palace of Jabba the Hutt, now empty and abandoned. He moves through the silent building, toward the throne of Jabba. Upon the throne is a Sith holocron. Luke approaches the crimson pyramid shape of the holocron, and a hologram activates. The hologram takes the image of Thrawn, Grand Admiral of the Galactic Empire. Thrawn confronts Luke, who is shocked to learn that Thrawn is still alive. Thrawn supposedly died on Tatooine in the final battle of the Galactic Empire, betrayed by an Imperial officer. Thrawn tells Luke that he faked his own death, and rebuilt the Empire. Then Luke is confronted by Dark Troopers, near-invisible droids employed by the Empire in the days of their reign. While Luke is distracted, a Star Destroyer comes up from beneath a dune and blasts Luke's ship. A fleet appears above Tatooine, ready to engage the New Republic in a bloody final battle. The fleet destroys all transport off the planet around him, trapping Luke on Tatooine. Suddenly, Jabba's palace explodes. Flames engulf Luke, and Luke repels them away. Luke is blasted across the sands. Luke tries to warn Saatar using his communicator, but the Empire has jammed all signals. Luke reaches out with the Force and contacts Saatar, warning him of the violence and the bloodshed that the Empire is about to unleash. Saatar sees the message through the Force, and warns the New Republic. They then mobilize for battle. Soon, the Empire arrives on Mandalore, seeking to conquer it and quash the Mandalorian Empire. The Mandalorian army is spread, and the Empire takes Mandalore. Mandalore the Dark then seeks allegiance with the New Republic to stop this threat to his empire. The New Republic agrees, and they combine forces. Meanwhile, Saatar Shan travels to Tatooine to find his master. Saatar fights his way through the fleet above Tatooine and crashes on the desert planet, damaging his ship in the process. Saatar and Luke then make a perilous journey across the desolate Dune Sea. Meanwhile, tensions between the Mandalorians and the New Republic soldiers quickly break out on their united base on Naboo. One Mandalorian assassinated a New Republic soldier over a dispute, resulting in a battle taking place within the base. The fight is ended when General Jasper Fett orders the New Republic to stand down. The battle ends as soon as it began, but tensions now run rampant. Spies are implanted on both sides, trying to get information out of the other. Meanwhile, the Galactic Empire cuts a swath through the two factions, making their way to the heart of the galaxy, the planet that served as the seat of power for thousands of years, Coruscant. The New Republic is completely unprepared, and the Mandalorians are caught by surprise. The Empire seizes control of the city planet, re-establishing themselves in the heart of the galaxy. Saatar and Luke find themselves smuggled on a recently arrived cargo ship headed away from Tatooine. The cargo ship is then stopped by an Imperial Star Destroyer. The ship is pulled into the dock of the Imperial Star Destroyer to be inspected for any hidden contraband. Luke and Saatar use this opportunity to sneak aboard the Imperial ship and make their way to the bridge. Using the Star Destroyer, Luke and Saatar contact the New Republic. Luke and Saatar are informed of this dire situation of the New Republic and told to rendezvous on Yavin 4 for a last stand. The New Republic and the Mandalorians are slowly pushed back from the core worlds by the massive Imperial fleet, formed out of the forgotten factions of the Empire, with the most competent and dangerous being in the Empire as their leader. Many soldiers in the New Republic and the Mandalorian Empire defect to the oppressively massive army of the Empire. Soon, half of the galaxy is back in Imperial control. After 20 years, the Empire has truly returned. The Mandalorians and the New Republic are pushed back to the lush world of Yavin 4, the home of the Rebellion's victory against the dreaded Death Star. All the scattered forces of the New Republic and the Mandalorians are summoned to this planet, the last stand against Imperial expansion. The battle is bloody and brutal. The massive Imperial fleet bearing down on the dwindling forces of the alliance of the Mandalorian Empire and the New Republic. For every strike that the alliance uses, Thrawn has a counter-strike 10 times more devastating than the original hit. The planet becomes littered with the wreckage of broken ships. Jaster Fett leads the charge, desperately plotting against Thrawn's endless supply strategies. Soon, the Imperial Star Destroyer, stolen by Luke and Saatar, drops out of hyperspace and attacks the Imperial fleet. As the ship crashes and burns into the Imperial vessels, Luke and Saatar pilot a TIE fighter away from the fleet. The two Jedi make their way to Yavin 4. The once lush forests and jungles of the planet are now fiery plains. An army of Imperial stormtroopers rush through the fiery jungle. A fierce duel of fates ensues. Mandalorians, New Republic troopers, and stormtroopers of the Empire. Saatar Shan, Luke Skywalker, Jaster Fett, Boba Fett, and the Mandalorian Super Commandos, as well as Mandalore the Dark, rush into battle. A flurry of green, red, yellow, and black lightsabers cut through the white armor of the stormtrooper army. Rocks fly around Luke Skywalker in a powerful tornado of destruction as he zooms from one place to another, taking out masses of stormtroopers, not stopping his blaze of fury for even a fraction of a second. Saatar cuts swaths through their ranks, landing blow after blow on the troopers. Mandalore the Dark unleashes his fury on these Imperial minions, tossing them back and forth in his rage. Powerful waves of the Force push legions of stormtroopers onto the ground. The Mandalorians kill stormtroopers by the thousands. The New Republic soldiers outmaneuver the less mobile troopers and move between their ranks, ambushing the stormtrooper squads, acting like the guerrilla force they used to be during the Galactic Civil War. The tide of the battle is turned. The stormtroopers are pushed back from Yavin 4. The Imperial fleet is caught off guard and broken down after Luke and Saatar's surprise attack. The Imperial fleet is surrounded and shot down. Thrawn escapes in an escape pod sent down to Yavin 4. Thrawn is captured by Jaster Fett and is imprisoned aboard a New Republic warship. In the aftermath of the Empire's defeat on Yavin 4, the war between the Mandalorians and the New Republic reignites. Both of their forces are almost broken. The final battle of the war sees both forces depleted, on the verge of defeat. On top of the ancient Sith temple once used by the Rebellion as their base, Saatar Shan and Mandalore the Dark meet each other in a final duel. The duel is fierce, both sides spending every bit of energy they have on killing the other. Saatar uses the knowledge he has gained from Revan's teachings and Jaster Fett's Mandalorian training. Mandalore uses all of his knowledge gained from the holocrons of the ancient Sith to fuel his power. Lightsabers flash like streaks of light, zooming from one point to the other. Saatar and Mandalore the Dark are blurs of light and dark garments, surrounded by red and yellow streaks of energy, like lightning. Both are bloodied and battered. They force push each other off of the temple, and they land on the ground. They meet again at the foot of the temple, clashing lightsabers. Mandalore the Dark swings his saber in an arc at Saatar's neck, nearly cutting Saatar's head clean off. Saatar ducks under the swooping saber and cuts off Mandalore's hand. The saber falls to the ground, deactivating as it crashed into the dirt. Saatar holds his lightsaber to Mandalore's neck, tempted to kill him, ready to arrest him for his war crimes. Mandalore the Dark jumps into the air and shocks Saatar with a volley of lightning. A bolt of energy shoots through Mandalore's chest, ending his life. Mandalore collapses to the ground, letting out one last breath. Saatar looks up and sees Jaster Fett, hovering above the tree line with his jetpack, a smoking blaster in his hand. The battle is over. The New Republic has defeated Mandalore the Dark, relieving the galaxy of his terror. Boba Fett retires from his right as Mandalore, going back to his old life as a bounty hunter. Jaster Fett takes up his father's mantle, becoming Mandalore the Protector. Saatar Shan is granted the rank of Master by Luke Skywalker, and Saatar founds the Jedi Academy of Mandalore, a Jedi Academy that focuses on the fighting arts of the Jedi and the Mandalorians. The Jedi Academy on Mandalore becomes the home of the Jedi Sentinels, the Jedi who sought out and destroyed the dark side and its users. 3 years after the Second Battle of Yavin 4, the new Mandalorian sect, a sect of pacifist Mandalorians, resurfaces on Mandalore. Saatar would act as an intermediary between the two Mandalorian governments, and would also become advisor to Jaster Fett, leader of the true Mandalorians, and Duke Shigo, leader of the new Mandalorians. So this is how I would have wrote the sequel trilogy. If you have anything to add, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to check out the Hurricane 7 YouTube channel for weather updates.